Hello everybody, Shin here. Today's episode, The Mighty Kappa. Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of My Hero Twisting World, and today we're going to see this little fuck go over the sea and not die in a plane crash. Alright. Okay, Adam Grayskull, you get your papers.
Where are your papers?
Tell me, are you ready to go to Japan?
Papers, please.
Sure.
Alright. So, first off, they got some regulations in Japan. You don't have a driver's license, right?
I do not.
You gotta get a slip of paper saying that you don't. Which you have to go through.
Okay.
And then, you never had a permit before, so you gotta go through that. You have to get a slip of paper proving that you're adopted by your mother. And then that's a whole process, but eventually you get all 27 papers that you need to prove you are you and you won't be thrown in prison. That's a whole process. But, luckily enough, you get everything in a timely manner. Mostly thanks to your mother's help. And then you get your school ID and go on your way, getting to the airport. A coach class ticket to Japan.
Ooh, coach.
Sorry, my rich mother's making me ride coach.
You gotta earn your wage, boy.
Okay.
She'll buy you one when you come back, a hero. If you come back.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back.
You gotta earn your keep.
I'm not coming back.
Shut up, Adam Seraphim. You haven't earned shit.
Nah. Nah.
Now then,
Untrue.
quiet you.
False.
Don't make me come over there. I got new animations that'll make your fucking head spin. Now then.
Shin has upgraded his character to have a dick.
I cannot confirm or deny these allegations. However, I can say I will be
If you could see below his waist, you could see the jiggle physics.
They fucking can, dumbass. Now then.
Yeah, but your character doesn't move. No jiggle physics below the waist.
Well, unfortunately, I have not found out 3D movement yet. But that doesn't matter. What does matter is this. Well, you can do jiggle physics below the waist in V-Roid. You just gotta make it hair. But you don't know that. So, here's what's up. Alright, so going into this, you get to the airport. The airport is like this big sort of half-square building. Like a U. Like a U with a bunch of the center of it cut out. Made for large sections of the airport. You get in there, these big glass windows in front of you. The door automatically opens up for you as, I need a list. What are you taking to Japan?
Literally?
Yep.
The clothes on my back.
You are just taking the clothes on your back, and I'm assuming your phone.
Yes. And my money. And my feet.
What money?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll get my US dollars transferred to yen now.
Your mother will pay for you to ship your tea over, because that's not carry-on.
It's not carry-on. I'll put it luggage.
Yeah, well that costs extra.
Okay.
Cost what you don't got.
Let me subtract some money from her. And as far as USD, how much USD do you got?
790.
Alrighty then. So converting it, by the way, things have not changed much. Just telling you. So converting that into yen. There we go. So converting that into modern yen in the My Hero world will converts that to 70,690.
It went up, I see.
Yes. There you go. 70,690 yen.
Are you sure that's right?
That is right. I have the conversion right in front of me. That's, keep in mind, this isn't modern day.
What is the multiplier?
So, you said you have 700. Go on.
90.
Yes. 790 USD exactly.
Yes.
Okay. So you take. Oh, God damn it! Hold on. My tablet keeps disconnecting from the internet every time I shut its screen off.
Oh my fucking god. 30 seconds left.
What the fuck?
Still playing.
So the multiplier is technically it's 100.7.1, but I'm just rounding up and giving you 79,600. Sorry.
One, like 1.7?
No, 100.7.1. One. As in, to get the USD amount in yen that you have in this timeline, you multiply the amount by 100.
Did you say 0.7.1? Bro does not know math.
Because that's what it is, not 0.7.
That's also not right.
0.71.
If that's the right conversion, then it's 79,560.9.
I'm just rounding down.
Why are you rounding down $10,000?
That makes it easier on me. So, I think that should be everything. I know the conversion rate is really simple because I made it to be, because it's 200 years in the future and shit is fucked. Okay, yeah, I think we're good then. Yep, okay, let me move your location on my notes map to the other side of the fucking globe. But first, I gotta see if this plane crashes.
Come on, random terrorist.
Come on, villains of the world. We call thee here. No. I tried. It is a somewhat cloudy day, though, so there's a chance. But unfortunately, lightning does not strike the plane's engine, nor does a terrorist attack occur who wants to steal the plane and sell it in Morocco for 3 cents or something.
Unfortunately, those ones weren't separate.
Yes, unfortunately. Nothing stupid happens. There's no government agents trying to steal your plane. You get on this plane, parting with your luggage.
Why government agent?
I don't know. What else is America doing nowadays? It's 200 years in the future. At this point, it just keeps getting shadier. You've seen what the Hero Organization is doing. So...
There is no longer a shade. It is just black.
Whoa! Calm down there.
Damn, son. Damn, every time I look at this country, it just keeps getting darker and darker. Oh, God, that's fucked up. You shouldn't say that.
Demonetized right there.
Oh, shut up. I'm not even fucking monetized yet. So, aside from the morals of the country's slow decline, you get on the plane. Boarding it, you smell the fresh scent of air cleaner. As you board a modern plane, the cameras turn on, allowing you to see outside the plane. So, basically, there's no windows on planes anymore. No, not at all. Not at all. Instead...
Too dangerous.
The plane has cameras that entirely surround it, which makes the floor, ceiling, and walls look like you're outside.
You're just sitting in a chair 10,000 feet up in the air.
And like I said last time, in front of you, a in-flight movie, Jewels of the Triple Crown, begins to play. It clicks on. And just slowly
Why is this movie still here 200 years in the future?
It is a treasured tradition of airlines. Do not question me,
That
Cole.
Boeing can't afford anymore.
You assume Boeing still exists.
Do they?
No.
I don't believe you.
Okay. They're actually a villain group nowadays, but whatever.
I believe it.
So, you're kind of just sitting in this chair. You see the movie in front of you, and you start to relax a little bit. Oh, yes, I was forgetting something, of course. How silly of me.
30 seconds.
Come on, baby, give me the good stuff. You know you want to.
Come on, random pervert on the plane.
It's cloudy. It's cloudy in America. It's cloudy in Japan.
How
It's
cloudy.
Well, America has a 13, Japan has a 12. So it's literally no difference. It's like slightly less cloudy, and the last one here is the least important out of all of them. Okay.
Is that how many hoes are in here?
No, is there a random NPC encounter on a plane? Hold on, let me check. I don't think there is.
You've had them before.
Yeah, in like Bleach, but I don't think there is. No, I mean, there is technically one of them, but I doubt it's gonna bear anything. So, with that 12, yeah, you arrive on time. Nothing unusual happens. The weather over Hawaii is perfectly fine. And then, now we just do the fucking random encounter. Damn, these rolls are mid. Well, that's at least a named NPC, but it's no one important. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. I can do something here. You sit down. The plane kicks on. And you're feeling kind of hot.
Reminds me of Jason.
Alright, great. You thought about him somewhere someone catches on fire.
Him. We're not playing Fire Force. People don't just spontaneous combust.
No,
Besides
but
Jason.
Jason
But
sure as
Jason
hell
does.
does.
You even have that campaign made.
No.
Well, there you go.
But no, there would be no point. There would be no point. So
The fuck you mean there would be no point?
there'd be no point. So
The fuck you mean there would be no point?
it's just too easy. Anyways.
It's too easy.
Shut the fuck up. So, okay. You sit down and eventually everyone boards the plane, you go up into the air. However, your seat neighbor, does catch your eye. Because she starts talking to you instantly as soon as the plane leaves the ground.
Ah, red is when I cannot escape. I punch myself, I teleport into the loading cargo bay.
You would freeze to death, dumbass.
You would too.
They just punch
Nothing
themselves,
stopping me.
but misjudges the distance and teleports outside the plane.
Oh my god! You just keep punching himself, hoping to teleport
what's
closer to
crazy?
the ground.
As long as it's right off takeoff, wouldn't be that bad, actually.
It wouldn't be.
You
not be that
would
bad.
grind your face on the pavement, but
Yeah, but I'd live. And I think that's better than having a conversation with whatever's about to happen.
Ah, well.
I just imagine like he's just in a sitting position, just starts skidding off the ground for like 70 feet.
Takes 3 inches off his ass.
Yes, that is the measurement in which I care about. The measurement of how many ass is being grinded off of me.
That would be amazing. That's the best quirk in the whole world. 3 inches off the ass.
That's what they call my quirk name. 3 inches off the ass.
It's a quirk that allows you to
Part
see
of his
chances.
part of his quirk mutation is that in order to give something a quirk, he has to now slap their ass.
Damn.
Oh god, I can just see the sexual assault charges.
I'm gonna pull a
Bugden.
I'm gonna pull a Baki. Okay.
You seen that shit? He
Yes,
slapped
I
the kid's
have.
ass
Yeah,
so hard he
the
flew 30
whip.
feet into the water.
Yeah, I remember. I prefer pickle myself, or whatever. So,
We're
Yes.
not talking about people we'd fuck.
okay, fine. But in all
Personally,
seriousness,
Yujiro Hanma.
God damn!
bet. Bet.
This conversation's getting weirder by the minute, you fucks!
Okay. Either way, so the woman next to you is quite strange. Let me start with the following. She's got
She
a
look
smirk
weird?
on. Well, she's got a quirk that clearly makes her look weird.
I close my eyes.
You can't close your ears.
I
She's
forgot to
got-
mention that I bought earbuds.
Unfortunately, it's already too late for you. She's got a slight smirk on her face. She has a very odd posture. She is very thin, with a large bust to her upper body. She has a slight smirk.
Boobies!
Yes. She has a slight smirk and short orange hair. She has a dress that
I'm
has
staring.
a deep sort of camouflage orange color to it, and long high heels. She's also somewhat tall, about 5'11" or so. She has her eyes closed completely,
Break
and she
me.
says, "Oh, seat neighbor, how you doing? Looking good today. Well, nice to meet you. My name is October. How are you?" Okay. I guess you're doing good.
Why
Well.
are you talking to me? How long is this flight? Probably like over 20 hours, right?
This flight, a flight from California to Japan with modern technology, takes about 9 hours.
9 hours? You're gonna talk to me for the next 9 hours?
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, or you could not.
They took away my coding supplies, so I can't do anything.
Yeah, is this a requirement for your quirk? If
What?
not,
No.
like, why are you talking to me?
Because I want to speak to someone.
You're one of those people.
Oh, one of those social people, she says,
Yeah.
waving her hand at you. Listen here, you little American. Even though she is clearly American.
She is also American, yes.
Listen here, you little
Speaking to me in
American.
an almost southern accent.
I've got here something you might want to know about. You see, I have social skills, which you clearly miss. And no wonder you're going to Japan. Hey?
Man,
Are you a
calling
hero?
You the fuck out.
A hero? No! Not at all.
Villain?
What the opposite?
Villain? No, I'm not a villain.
I
I'm
don't believe you. You're a cunt? Why would you do that?
Sometimes, yes. But, right about now as well. But, I am a coder. I make games. I swear it. What's your name?
I'm Adam Grayskull.
Okay, nice to meet you, Grayskull, sir. She taps her nails against the side of the plane. You see she has like bright orange nails.
Bright orange nails.
You smell that? It smells great. I'm going to visit my siblings in Japan, actually, funnily enough.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, we're all from America, but we gather in Japan every day to go see our mother. She lives there.
Every day?
Well, every day that I'm here.
You're here?
Yeah, that I'm here, you know. In the
What do you-
corporeal realm.
What the
Nah, I'm joking. I'm not a ghost. Almost, though. Sometimes, I swear. Anyways.
I wish you were a ghost.
I wish you were dead too, buddy.
Oh, I didn't mean dead. I just mean I wish I couldn't talk to you.
I do too sometimes, yeah. Anyways, you wanna...
No.
See, no, no, it'd been funny, but like, no, I literally mean a ghost. Like, I know a literal ghost.
I know a ghost. I know him personally.
No, I do know a ghost. I'm sure he could help you with that.
Hold on a minute. God damn it, she says, pulling out she pulls out, like, a pencil and a piece of
tit?
paper. No.
Pop a tit.
You know, I was wondering if my pencil had your voice, would it go to better use?
Probably.
Probably not.
Let me see. She draws the picture of you on the paper.
Okay.
And she draws a picture of a pencil over your mouth. And the pencil says, Pop a tit. Go ahead.
Pop a
Let me see
tit.
it. Yeah, see? It is a better use. You cannot speak.
I punched the paper.
You punched the paper. Now you can speak.
Wow, look at that. You have a stupid, useless quirk.
Useless, eh? I wouldn't
Useless.
call it quite useless.
Damned useless quirk.
Oh, yeah? She smiles. Want to figure out what else I can do?
No. So I feel like this is about to be about sexual favors, and I'm a minor.
What? No. You're such a pervert all the time, no matter what.
Listen, I grew up in the slums, alright? Nobody cared what age you were as long as you had cash.
She draws the picture of the human brain.
Well, I punch it.
Hey! It ain't your brain.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's not small enough.
Whatever you're about to do, I don't think is morally correct.
She just looks at you like, what the fuck does that have to do with this situation?
I don't know, you're about to fiddle with somebody's brain.
I sure am, she says,
Exactly.
lightly rubbing the pencil against the drawing, and as she begins to shudder. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Their own
yeah.
brain.
I put in my earbuds.
Oh, yeah. Lobotomy, she says, slicing the middle of it. No, I'm just joking. She closes the book. Hey, sis, she says, yelling down the hall. Trade me seats. She quickly gets up, walking down the hall, as you were left alone.
I'm fine with that.
But not for long.
No, you were left alone on the rest of the flight. You're no fun. Every party needs a pooper, that's why we invited you.
Party pooper. Party pooper.
This woman does not interest me.
No woman does.
You bore me with your politics.
God damn. Fair enough, I guess. What the fuck, guys? Alright, so the plane eventually lands in Tokyo International Airport. Okay, who here knows what Tokyo International Airport looks like?
Big airport.
Way too many people. Not enough space.
I mean geographically, dumbass.
No.
You too?
I said no.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the topography.
Cole?
Nope.
Not true weebs, I see. Well, Tokyo International Airport is actually an island. I say Tokyo International Airport. It's actually by a different name, but this is the larger airport within Tokyo itself. It's actually on an island off the coast of Tokyo, less than a couple 100 feet from the shoreline. And that is exactly... There's a lot of campaigns that have like locations in this airport. That's why I know about it so well. But that is exactly... I'm not planning attack or anything, I promise. I just like the airport. That is exactly where you find yourself. Okay, so... You get off the plane, right?
Yeah.
Getting into the airport, you quickly get out of the airport. Waiting outside for you is an older, darker-skinned man with gray hair.
What?
He has a sign in his hand that says your name in it in 3 different languages, including English, Spanish, and Japanese.
How'd you know I picked Spanish for my second language?
Because they have your file. Also, I know you. So
I always pick Spanish, English, and Japanese.
one day it'll come. One day it'll come up. One day.
Hmm?
One day it'll come up. One day.
Yes, one day I will come.
One will come. As he looks at you and he says in English, "Very nice to meet you. What can I... Could you... yes. Follow me. I am your chauffeur to get you to the school safely without being robbed."
Okay.
Stabbed. Mainly stabbed.
I get in the car.
Okay. He says...
Test one failed. You got in the car with a stranger.
The car transforms into a living robot and throws you across the city to the proper location. No, it does not do that.
That's actually safe. If they have a way for me to safely land, that is honestly better than driving.
Well, how many people die from robots throwing them every year compared to car crashes? I'm just saying. Car crashes are in the lead.
I'm just saying. Cars kill more people. We should ban cars. That's Japan's next movement. Japan's next movement: ban cars, replace them with machines.
That's not the answer.
Replace them with
Ban
catapults.
cars, replace them with catapults, yep.
Are you fucking Urza? Stop!
Pretty much.
Replace them with
We play the fairy tale campaign. There's no cars because of dragon people.
That's how we'll get around. We'll just catapult ourselves everywhere.
Exactly.
No, that's not.
It's better for traveling.
That's
you get
not
there
the
faster.
answer.
There's no random encounters. Nobody can stop you. You're just a shooting star.
Every time we land, we just have to take a crap ton of falling damage, but it's fine.
Yeah, but we're all gonna be physical builds, so I mean we're fine.
At that, why not just have wings at that point?
Because that's slow.
And getting launched by a catapult is safe. I don't understand this logic, but maybe I'm just dumb. Either way, so Yogen Jaya, and then up to Saitama. Saitama's a great place. Funnily enough, there's actually 2 UAs in Japan now. There's 2. There's one in Kyoto and one in Saitama. There's also a third one being built within Okasa. Osaka. But going, first of all, south and then northwest, cutting across the coastline, you actually see Tokyo. Okay. So Tokyo has grown a little bit in the 200 years. Not only that, we don't really see like the entire city as a whole in the manga or the show. Hell, we don't actually like get a confirmed location of where UA is for a while, right? So moving north, you do discover something. As you kind of pull forwards and you kind of look at these massive list and massive wall of storefronts to your left and the ocean to your right, first of all, what are you doing in this car? Are you just sitting listening to music?
Am I supposed to be a mischievous little shit?
I guess you could be. Or you could
I mean,
pay the
what's
person.
in this car?
It's a taxi.
Pay this person?
Yeah, you could pay this person some money.
I'm literally being chauffeured.
You know, tip.
No. Why would I give them a tip? They're being paid. Don't be
know.
poor.
Yeah, don't be poor. He
Says the
says.
blind.
I'm not poor.
The blind leading the blind, I see.
The poor leading the poor.
Hi, Pot. My name's Kettle. I heard you're black.
So, it's like a small taxi. It's got velvety seats. It's got buckles in the back that you're not technically, by law supposed to wear. And it's got a small trunk right behind you that you can actually see into. Right behind the seat is like a small trunk. Taxis in this country seem very cozy and roomy, especially because it's so small. The front seat is like right
Cozy
in
and
front of your
roomy.
legs.
Very small.
Yeah, like it's roomy, like it's a big taxi, but the seats are crowded together. And it's nice and cozy. It's also warm as hell in here. It's like 90 degrees in this taxi.
So how is that cozy? Sounds horrible.
Maybe we have different definitions of cozy and roomy. But you are kind of squished in here by the seats. The seats are very close together, as most of the taxi is taken up by the trunk. It's a very odd car, is what I'm trying to say. Going through here, though, you notice something about the man that's driving you.
What is that?
He's one of those things that Sarah is.
A non-quirked up individual?
Yeah, he's quirkless, you notice.
Alright. I touch him.
Okay, I guess we're doing this. Alright, go ahead. What do you give him?
Are there any cameras? Are there any cameras?
No.
Hold on.
Not any near you, nope. What do you give him?
Cancer.
Well, hold on. Before I touch him, I go, did you ever, have you ever felt like you ever wanted to, like, be a hero?
Nope.
Alright.
That
You're
work-
useless.
That work is far too dangerous for me, and I'm far too old for it now. Although, if I could get my youth back, maybe. I was when I was a little bit spry. But
Oh, man.
I would have to reconsider it. Plus, miracles just don't happen.
You're right. They truly don't. And I tap him on the shoulder.
Okay. How are you
Now,
going to ruin this man's life?
when you were in your prime, what did you really ever, like, when you were a kid, what did you want to do? Like, did you ever dream about it?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to be able to set sail. You see,
Say what?
it's a long story, but I come from a southern island off the coast of Japan, not too far away. There's a bit of a fishing village there, and I come from that small fishing village. We had this big tradition every year that we would all go out on our motorboats and such, and do all this crazy stuff, but my father was always the best at it because he had this incredible ability, a quirk you couldn't even describe. It was like he could commune with the fish. That's the only way I could describe it. He could whistle and all of them would come straight to him. He could control the minds of sea animals. It was insane. Instead, I turned to track and field to really get my spirits up because I was no good at fishing. You know how it is, though, right? It's just how life is.
Yeah. But if you say, let's say you had a quirk, what would you want?
That's a very auspicious question, but if I had to say... I've thought about that question a lot. He has to think, and he says, I ain't too much interested in quirks, especially at my age, but I would say I'd want better control over myself, you know? I see all these people, especially one of them kids I've chauffeured around a lot. They got this perfect control over their body. They got all this nonsense they can do to keep themselves in tip-top shape, but I can't do that no more. I'd like to go back to track and field. I did it till I was like 60. I only had to stop.
60? Whoa!
I only had to stop because my hip went bad and my knee gave out. But, yeah, you know how it is. Once you get old, you'll understand one day. Especially with how many times you've used your fucking quirk and how many times you will continue to use your quirk throughout this entire campaign.
Yeah, but it doesn't age me. I will not reach old age.
Yeah, I'm saying you won't understand.
Truly amazing.
Alright, how do you ruin this guy's life?
Alright, ruin his life. I'm extending it, obviously. We're gonna try to give him a quirk that, makes him feel young again, one could say.
Oh, God.
Now,
Okay.
of course,
Now, don't make it too obvious.
obviously.
Eternal
So,
youth.
we're gonna give this man a couple of, gonna be a mutation quirk.
Okay.
Gonna be a couple of stat bonuses.
Alright.
Now, it is going to it's going to soothe his joints and begin to repair them.
You're gonna make him immune to the old age effects?
I'm going to make him immune to the old age effects.
Alright, that's 40 points.
He'll feel great. What else? I don't know, speed gained from... Does he have some, like, endurance levels? Like, endurance training levels or something?
He does.
Related to his
He has
speed...
He has sprint and endurance levels. He has 40 levels in sprint and 80? Yeah, 80 levels in endurance.
Alright. Speed gained from speed-based ability skills is multiplied by 1.5.
It's 120 points.
Alright.
You're at 160.
Nothing. Light work. Not even half. We're at half now. What else?
You can increase his dexterity. His maximum dexterity.
I could, but he also wanted to be a fisherman.
Okay.
That's true.
Give him the ability to walk on water.
That would be a horrible quality for a fisherman. I will give him...
swim speed equal to his walking speed.
Ah, yes, obviously. I'll just have him swim.
Yeah.
No. He will...
You can just give him a swimming speed.
He will act... Whenever he holds a fishing pole in his hand, he will act as if the fishing pole is a +5 fishing pole.
Of all fucking things you could give him to help him fish, that's it? You give him
Listen,
the
that's
most
actually really
random
good.
buff in the... I mean,
still
you can
really,
cheat
really
at any
good.
competition, sure.
You can
That's like
cheat in
something
any
you can't even,
competition.
that's something you can't even, like, fucking, like, detect.
There's not. It's just he's just really, really proficient. He's also proficient in fishing. He has his proficiency bonus to any fishing rules.
Okay, that's fucking 30 points.
And I'll make him I'll give him a +5 to the fishing tool. Like act as if it's a +5.
Okay, that's 30 points.
Okay, I will. What else?
220 so far.
He can detect the value of a fish based on the market of the country that he is currently in.
He just knows?
He just knows.
What the fuck?
That's a roleplay thing. That's 10 points. He just knows.
The quality of fish on the chart when you like would roll like what quality of fish he would catch is increased by 3.
That's 15 points.
10.
That's 40 points. That almost guarantees he's just gonna catch like a fucking something horrible, like a fucking great white.
And I'm gonna increase his maximum strength to +7.
Are you well, that does bring you up to 290. Why? What is the point of this? What are you planning with this?
So that he can obviously use his strength and yank the great white out of the water.
The man is 71 years old. He will have this quirk for 9 years and then die.
Yeah, but those 9 years will be the happiest years of his life. I give him.
You do realize that he still has to probably he has this job probably to
I'll
pay
take
for
it as
his family and
encouraging
shit.
words. You know, he just changes his life around because of this.
He's just gonna change his
And
career.
after I do this, I kind of tell him, I go, I think you should give it another try. You know, no harm.
Maybe. I haven't touched the old rod in a while, but
Phrasing.
shut up.
It's not been that long myself.
But maybe I'll go home and see what I can do. You're my last stop for the day anyways. They paid me a good amount of money to get you there.
Phrasing.
No, you should enjoy yourself. Or at least try.
Yeah, I'm 71 now. I should probably get out from behind the wheel.
Enjoy it, You only got so much time left.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder. You arrive somewhere. First of all, you put in your earbuds, I assume, shortly after this.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an issue.
Okay.
All of the music on your phone is in Russian now.
Okay.
Just wanted to warn you about that as you arrive at UA. Okay, so this UA is particularly different. This one is more of an estate. While the one in America is a school with a big surrounding, fenced-in area around it, but it's still mostly in a city. This one's an estate. This one has a massive section of property around it.
Okay.
You pull up to the driveway. It's a massive fenced-in, gated area surrounded by trees. You remember, no you don't, never mind. It is a huge, like, fenced-in area with a bunch of trees inside of it on the northern section of Saitama. Keep in mind, this drive did take 2 hours.
Okay.
The gate opens up for you as standing on the other side is a man. A big, burly man. A big, burly Japanese man in a suit. He has 2 katanas on his hip, and he has a small, like, teacher's badge that reads...
Hey. What happened? I inspect the katanas immediately. Do they count as clubs?
He's obviously exempt from the rule, retard.
He's a teacher, and no, they count as short swords.
Ooh, I'm telling.
I bet you will. On him. You're going to tell on him. The assistant principal. All right.
Yes.
Who are
I
you
run
telling?
to the principal,
You're-
obviously.
The
Dumbass.
the fucking principal. The guy who has, I don't
His
know.
boss.
The guy who has maybe a fucking rotary grenade launcher on him.
I guess I'm gonna find out.
So, he's waiting for you. He has a pair of glasses on. He looks very well maintained and fit. He has slicked back hair and like a mullet. And he says, there's the new student. Hello, 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 hello.
Don't clap for me. That's weird.
Yes, well,
Snap your fingers at him.
thank you very much, he says, walking up to the taxi driver and handing him 10,000 yen. Be on your way. He steps back and looks at you and says, all right. Nice to meet you, he says, giving you a slight bow. I am your assistant principal. Your new assistant principal. I just got here about 3 days ago myself, funnily enough.
I've been a student longer than you've been a principal.
Yes, unfortunately, the previous assistant principal had to take some time off.
I hope he died.
He might have. Anyways, well, your taxi driver just ran off
Why are
on
you
Mach
here?
3. Well, that's weird. Anyways, so...
He's
follow
not that fast.
That
No.
that was an
He's not
exaggeration.
that fast. He is pretty fast, though. He's like Usain Bolt level speed. now.
I mean, he has a movement speed of 160, so...
Plus dash movement speed from endurance sprinting.
Yes, so... I mean, he gets out of the car and he goes, and the last thing you see is him rounding the corner on the street, and he says, well, that's weird. Anyways, so...
Did they not get his file?
Follow me, I guess. I'll show you around campus and show you where you need to go. Your room is ready for you. Unfortunately, thanks to your situation, we couldn't exactly give you a room in the right dorm because our upper class A, our upper aged A
Am
dorm
I in
is
the
actually
girls'
filled.
dorm?
Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't do that to you. No.
Okay.
You're in the underage boys dorm.
Underage, but I'm gonna be their senior.
Basically, unfortunately, we don't got any room. But you know what? It's still the A dorm. So follow me and I'll show you around the place.
To be fair, you're the closest to their age.
Yeah, you're 1 year off.
Yeah, I'm still their senior.
He touches his chin. Anyways, yeah, the previous assistant principal. Unfortunately, he's had a couple health issues recently. If you hear about him, just don't worry about it. As far as who I am goes, call me Ko. Most people can't say my real name, so whatever.
I'll forget that.
Actually,
Anyways.
wait, you're an American. What am I doing? He says, my name is Coalescence.
Coalescence?
Indeed. The hero of many, all who stand.
Okay.
Anyways,
Adam points to if Seraphim was there, he'd be like, "What about that guy?" Points to a guy in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he would.
silence.
Hero to all who stand. What about him? You got count?
What about that
I don't
guy?
stand.
Guy who's
I
stuck in a fucking
immediately sit on the
wheelchair?
ground.
Alright, listen here. What about that guy? Guy who has only one leg? Does he only half count?
No,
I dolphin dive onto my stomach.
that is not the answer, he says, picking you back up. It's a metaphor, not a literal thing. I don't get.
When do I get one of those cool swords?
That's when you graduate.
When I graduate?
What
Also,
is that their
um,
fucking class rank?
How about I give you 5 yen and you give it to me right now?
Well, there's a bit of an issue with that. Here, let me introduce you. Yes, I am Collective. Just call me Co. And this, he says, Collective. Yes. And this right here, he says, gesturing to the sword.
I grab the sword.
This is okay. So things happen.
Oh no!
Could you please make me a wisdom saving throw versus fear?
bro! Oh, fear! I can't feel fear.
Fails, paralyzed where he stands.
Go. Did you just go ahead? Go ahead.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay.
Oh my lord!
Okay, so you don't even get the chance to touch the blade. What happens is he reaches for the blade and he says, "And this is my long arm. Sentience." And he pulls the blades out of their sheath, and they fucking explode into tentacles. Blue and pink tentacles as the sky itself clouds over with horrible eldritch abominations that begin flying all over the city and screaming as your body tenses up, as your fight or flight response reacts, and you start having a panic attack, breathing hard as your eyes dilate and you become dizzy and almost pass out as he quickly sheaths the weapons.
I touch
He
him.
says, "I don't touch a teacher's things."
I touch it.
He smacks your hand away.
Cuts your
I try to
finger
draw
off.
the blade.
"Do you want to go insane?" He says, smacking your hand
Maybe.
away again.
I mean, hey, if anybody can take it, it's me.
The blade says, "It is taking all the power in my body to not drive this little bitch insane and give him some sort of horrible fetish he will never recover from."
That is. You
Shut
couldn't
up!
do that if you tried.
Shut
Alright.
up, sword! I'm
Jin,
trying
of
to
course,
think.
Jin, of course, had to make a fetish chart.
I did not do that. Okay, so I'll actually give you, because I know you have to go in a little bit, so I'll give you a small description of the place and then we'll swing to the others. So, UA here is a 3-mile by 3-mile estate in the northern section of, well, Saitama. This is not the UA we see in the show. That one has been demolished. That one has been demolished thanks to damages it has sustained in the past and has been seen to be an unreliable location for protecting. This area is made up into 3 different sections. The first one being the forest. The forest surrounds it in a ring, but there's also a small square, about a quarter of this place is forest, well-kept forest itself. This is used as a training ground. It's basically like a hex formation, like a 4-hex formation of 4 squares. Leftmost, bottom left hex is forest and the training ground itself. Bottom right hex is a series similar to how America has it set up, their UA, but much larger. It's a series of 5 dorm, like 5 dorm rows. Similar to how they have it on the map here. These dorms down here, how there's rows upon rows of these buildings. You guys have 2 of them. Japan has 5 of them. They have 5 set up. Just rows upon rows. And they are separated into gender as well as age and class. So everyone is categorized properly.
Besides me.
You're a special case. You came really late into the year, like the fucking second week. So, yeah, it was a bit of a special case. Normally people don't transfer like the second week. Normally people transfer the first day. So, they got this big setup. The upper right square is actually like the quirk proper testing ground for the quirks and all the classrooms and everything. It's like a big ass fucking building. It's like a big square building that's 4 stories tall. It's in the shape of a large U. This is where the classrooms are, just across the way from the actual the dorms themselves. Now keep in mind, I will be drawing out a map of this properly, but I'm unable to do that right now for reasons I cannot speak of. But I'm too lazy and I have other things to do after this. But I will be doing this properly for you guys, because I have a map, I just need to draw it on Roll20, which is a bitch.
Okay.
And then, yeah, the main classroom is similar to the one we have in UA in America, except the bottom half is kind of gone, and that's pretty much it. The upper left corner, this is like the proper places that you would normally spar, as well as the fitness equipment and all the training ground and stuff, as well as the open simulation room. The simulation room is open. There's not like walls or anything. It is open, and it looks like basically a big pit of gel with a big tarp over it.
How large is it?
It is 500 by 500 feet.
So it's way bigger than what we had previously.
Yeah, this place actually is well funded.
Yeah.
Unlike in America, the money that goes to fund this place isn't going into the executives' pockets, it's going into the housing. And the actual faculties and such. So, there you go. That's kind of the place you're dealing with here. And you get shown around this place. He says, well done. Well done on making it here. Now then, now that you've seen what the place has to offer, you won't need to come to class today, as you've missed half the day already thanks to your flight.
Well, what are the regulations like,
Well,
really?
You could find
I
that...
see as though you have weapons.
Yes, the faculty is allowed to have weaponry.
Like, what form of weaponry is limited by me?
Well, you can find those in your room, but as far as weaponry goes, it's pretty much the only thing that's allowed. No blades over 2 inches.
So, nice.
Yes, knives are allowed, as well as no blunt weapons over 4 inches.
Okay, so no hammers. What about, like, a bow?
Bows, no.
Those are not allowed.
Ranged weapons are strictly prohibited. Also, so are steroids and other such things.
Steroids?
Yes, we've had a really big issue with students taking them within the last year.
Well, yeah, they're... Let me guess, green fuzz?
Green fuzz is a massive issue, yes.
Well, I mean, then provide better training equipment, I guess.
It's not just about training equipment. Many of the students don't want to work and do something properly. They always want a fast way. They want that cup noodle of lifestyle.
Well, the issue is, with literally the first description of Japan being my driver saying, I'm here to make sure that you don't get robbed on the way to your school.
Oh, no, that sounded like this place is filled with crime. No, it's just there has been a series of killings within Tokyo recently on foreigners specifically.
Oh, so just me.
There is a serial killer running around that we're attempting to catch right now, actually. We have a hero on it right now. They only cropped up about 3 days ago as well, but they've killed 7 people thus far.
Okay. Well, thank you for making me feel safe.
You're welcome, he says with a nod. Now then, actually, there is someone you might want to be introduced to. I looked at your record. I couldn't read all of your file, unfortunately. I'm currently reading it. I'm currently reading it right now. Don't worry. He says, looking at you. But there's someone you might want to meet. Follow me. She's quite important to you, I am assuming. Do you follow him?
The hell are you talking about?
Do you follow him?
Sure.
Okay, he brings you to the infirmary.
Oh! I thought I'd have to leave you behind.
You did. It's not the same person.
Aww. My deals.
So, he brings you to the infirmary and he says, I hear that you've been in the infirmary a lot already from your first week of school, so I just wanted to make sure you knew where this place was. The infirmary is in the top right corner in between top right corner in between the teaching buildings and the track and like the big training area buildings. It is directly in between both of them. And he says, let me introduce you to the nurse, because you might want to get to know her, considering I hear you probably will be seeing her quite often with your training schedule. She also needs to do a drug test on you.
Drug test. So how far back does that go?
Not too far, only a month.
A month? Oh, just for posterity's sake. Would that include green fuzz?
Of course it would. Anyways, follow me.
Yes, I touch him. How many points does this cork have?
0. He's not real, apparently.
I go, you're not even here.
What are you talking about? Of course I am.
No, you're not.
Maybe this is one of my clones. I can't tell half the time.
This is one of your clones.
Yeah, I might just be a figment of your subconscious. I don't know.
That's not it. I'd make something cooler than you.
Alright. What are you, inspiring to be a mangaka? What do you want to die?
Do I want to die?
Yeah, that's what happens to him.
Anyways,
let's get you set up and tested. He says, pushing open the door.
And if I refuse?
Well, you have to do it.
And if I refuse?
Listen, kid, we're not going to punish you for smoking weed overseas, okay? We have ran into the U.S. Embassy one too many times about that.
Not weed.
Well, how about we go
smoking that green fuzz pack.
You've already taken some?
Yes.
I should have known. Such a thing would be a problem in America as well.
Well, it was, with my quirk being what it is, I'm probably going to be killed by the Heroes Association.
You will not be killed by the Heroes Association.
I will not be killed by the Heroes Association in Japan. But that was prior to my knowledge, seeing as I was in America, where people will just assassinate another person for literally $100. That's what my teacher tried to get me to do. That's why I transferred.
Yes, some of us have integrity. America has a very different culture.
That's why I'm here.
Well, good. Time for you to learn some yourself.
I swear I'll just sweat it out of my system.
Listen, all right. I don't want to deal with the embassy again. And quite frankly, you could get about a year of prison time for this, but... if I bring this forwards again, I'm going to have to talk to that fucking secretary again. I don't want to do that. So how about this? I'll clear you this time.
Okay.
And I'll let you take it in a month. Because you had the initiative to do this. I'll give you a pass for now. For now. I understand that it might be difficult. And America operates by very different rules. I understand that only hormonal steroids are illegal over there. In your school. So, technically you did nothing wrong.
You see, I always knew Japan would be a better fit for me.
However, don't you start taking it here. It is strictly forbidden, and it is a year of prison time if you're caught.
Okay. Well, I only have one more question then.
What?
So when are me and you gonna get a little bit of one-on-one training?
I am the gym teacher.
I take it back. You're the assistant principal and the gym teacher?
Technically I could fill every role in the school, but that's not allowed.
Yeah, because you're a clone. No, I want the real you.
You want to... where is the real me? Hold on, he says.
I want assistant principal himself.
He touches the side of his forehead and all the veins on his face become blue as he closes his eyes and looks around. The real me is... yeah, I don't even know.
Excuse me?
I don't know.
Well, you better tell him to get here. Because you're my new master.
Calm down, I haven't even agreed to anything. You're trying to get me to sign contracts already.
No contract, just favoritism.
Either way, good luck. You know where to go. Now go to your dorm. It's not. We're not quite on lockup yet, but we're pretty close.
I do have a question on the serious note, though.
Okay.
Will I be able to use my quirk?
Not on camp. Oh no, what's your quirk again? He says, looking to the left. Well, that's where my real body is. It's in the basement.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I answer your question?
Hold on, I'm searching for your file now. Okay, your quirk is forbidden on campus unless used on the training ground.
But I can't use it on the training ground.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, like, on people.
That's a bit of an oxymoron. I'll set a meeting up with the principal so you can have a discussion with him about that, but so far it is forbidden, yes.
Oh. Forbidden only on campus?
Well, technically it's illegal to use elsewhere within this country, but yes.
You said it's illegal to use anywhere else?
Illegal quirk activations of quirks like yours are illegal.
Mm.
You have an A-grade quirk, so yeah, it's illegal.
This is A grade? I don't know, it's more like F grade.
Well, you hurt yourself doing it, therefore it's A grade.
Can I give this quirk a clone? Can I give this clone a quirk? Yes, I give this quirk a clone.
Yeah, I try and give someone my own quirk.
No, I try to give a quirk a body. Quirk
Okay.
personified.
No.
The quirkiest person.
No, don't try and do that. Do not try and do that. No.
Worked up individual.
That will
No
actually
move
do
squared.
something. If you try and give a quirk a body, that will actually
No
do
move
something.
squared.
That will actually do something. So
I try to give a quirk a body.
it doesn't. How? Explain.
I touch
Who the fuck are you touching?
The air.
the quirk. I touch myself.
Are you sure you want to do
I
this?
touch myself.
Implodes.
I touch myself.
Okay.
Phrasing.
200 fucking points.
What? What? What?
Are you sure you want to do this? 200 points.
Wait, he gets 200 points for doing this?
No.
It costs 200 points just to give himself another quirk.
It costs 200 points to give your quirk a body. Go ahead.
Wait, does he become quirkless once he does that?
Whoa!
Or does the body that he's currently in just lose itself to the quirk?
Find out.
I'm Cole.
Oh, he's not here to save you, motherfucker.
Oh, no. You're the one who wanted this. You're touching yourself. You gotta take care of yourself now.
Yeah, you're
Cole.
touching yourself. I mean, there's no going back. There's no going back. You gotta do it now.
Whoa!
Did you not expect me to give you an answer?
That's insane. I can touch quirks.
Go on.
Can I afflict a quirk that has more than 400 points?
No, but you can do it to yourself by technicality.
Technicality.
No, go ahead. I know you don't have much time to begin with. Go ahead.
But I touch myself. Can I give myself any other quirk, or am I like modifying my quirk?
I won't say what the fuck you're doing.
Can I do it to anybody else? That's the question.
Anybody
I touch a passerby.
Anybody with your quirk?
Oh.
Go ahead. Do it. It's 200 points if you want to do it. 200 points if you want to do it. Go ahead. 200 points. Mutation. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Do you want to do it?
That's insane.
I need consent.
I do not do it, but I found something out that I'm afraid. I'm afraid of. When I said I can't be afraid, I lied. There's one thing that could scare me.
So you have this thought. And
I touch myself as a joke, and I try to activate my quirk, and I'm like, whoa, wait, this is actually possible.
And like you feel your quirk kick in, and like your mind start to like scramble with it in the same way. You feel the recoil of your quirk on your hand, like it's working, and you're like, "Whoa, that's not right."
That's not how that's supposed to. Yeah, you might have to change how my quirk works in the database.
Okay, what is it?
Even stronger.
Okay, let me just mark that down. What do you mean?
I can give my quirk a body.
I don't know how that works exactly, but okay.
I don't know either, but I just touched myself, and I can activate my own quirk on myself and give my quirk a body. Which is not how it's supposed to work.
Can you directly touch the... Nah, I doubt it. Anyways.
No, go on. No.
Classified information, kiddo.
Classified information.
Yes.
Alright.
So, Adam.
What is good, my home fry?
You just got assigned a good friend of yours. You must study his weaknesses and give a report. Mr. Hawk does say, by the way, you might want to know him quite well. This is connected to a project in the future. And listen, you guys are part of class 1A, alright? So I'll give you a little bit of heads up ahead of time. Your life is going to be rough, trust me. The project is going to be in 6 months. It's your midterms exam.
What should we expect?
Going to Japan.
Oh, come on! We just got rid of it!
I know, but you get a chance to punch him in the face.
He has a name.
Ah, I forgot already. Mr. Hawk said
It's your name.
What? I forgot. What was his name again? He-Man. You hear Jason yell from the back of the classroom. His name was He-Man.
No, it was by the power of Grayskull. That was his name.
Oh yeah, that's right. His name was Skeletor. Yeah.
Mystery solved. Good job, gang.
Yep. Now then, let me add a new rule real quick. Mr. Hawk says, rule number 101. No saying Adam Seraphim's full name. Sorry, let me scratch that out. No saying Adam Grayskull's full name. Sorry, I forgot already.
I think maybe can we keep that last one?
No, that would be too hard.
I summon a minigun. Like, how many shots can your fucking shield thing block?
All of them
More than you can make.
All of them that you can shoot for now, and that's what we're going to improve the rest of the year. Now then, class is almost out, and I've given you your assignment. Tomorrow we're going to be going over the previous history of everything. Good luck, because your next teacher is crazy.
Like what kind of crazy?
A special kind of crazy. Your teacher for your, hero studies class. You'll see. The bell rings as you guys kind of get up.
I get up, stretch out, go, whoa! That's one poor kid down.
So you guys are in classroom.
Do you have a problem with impoverished people? Are you classist?
Listen, it's not classist, and it's not anything against them. I just want them to know that their place is going to be below. Okay? Is that okay,
Well,
little guy? Huh?
Well, I'd hate to disappoint you, but you might have to rethink your process, because I am going straight to the top.
Well, once you hit the top, you'll be making money, therefore won't be poor, therefore my statement is still correct.
Question.
Right now...
That's not how that works.
Right now, you're at the bottom.
Wait, you two. David says. Question.
Yes, the immortal one?
Not quite yet, but probably within the next few years. Usually by the time puberty is over, my family becomes immortal.
Oh yeah, your grandpa told me that.
Yeah, I actually found out he works. That's not my grandfather, actually, but whatever.
Granduncle, whatever.
Anyways, question. Who did you guys get?
I pulled out a slip of paper. Goro.
I got, Kong. Who'd you get?
I got Eve.
As he says that, I'm going to just start smiling.
What are her weaknesses?
I'm gonna go up to him, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
Reckless endangerment?
Real quick, what's your regen kind of looking like?
I mean...
How fast can you regrow a limb?
Slightly better than an average person, but it's not too good.
So, lost limbs
What's
are
her
still
weakness? What's her weakness? Reckless endangerment?
Abandonment of rationality. Whatever. He
A
says,
disregard for human life.
You ever see those old comic books about guy called Moon Knight. You know how he kind of just fucking sends it, and it kind of works out? Yeah, that's her.
Is she a living 2-liter of Coca-Cola? What the hell?
She's a living 2-liter of Coca-Cola that you dropped an entire fucking pack of Mentos
No,
and choked violently.
Oh boy.
Well, no, I think the correct one is that you actually should just take that last word out of there.
What, 2-liter of Coke?
Yeah.
No,
I mean-
Coca-Cola. Just take out cola.
Take out the cola.
2-liter of Coke.
Hey. She may be crazy. She may have a lack of, preservation skills. And she may violently assault others. But, god damn is it hot!
We don't need to know about
Yes.
your sexual preferences, David says.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you two screaming down the hallway.
Yes, that aside, David says, crossing his arms.
Just because I can get my girlfriend to scream and you can't doesn't mean I'm better than you. It just implies it.
No, wait. Let's not bring her into this conversation, David says, looking around.
Wait, she's gonna pop up like the fucking... oh my god, what is it? Beetlejuice! Almost forgot that movie.
Well, listen, she's a bit explosive at times, but her personality is mostly stable, surprisingly enough. But that doesn't matter. Let's go to our next class, shall we?
Just
Yeah.
don't get her mad.
And that is, I'm gonna pull out my fucking itinerary.
So,
Hero studies.
hero
And
studies.
that again. Where
Classroom.
the fuck is that?
Classroom 2C. The floor up and 3 rooms down. Which I'm assuming you guys go to.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, floor up and 3 rooms down is 2C.
Meanwhile, as we're walking, I'm gonna pull out my phone, shoot Eve a quick text that says, "We have a project where we work with your class. I know who your partner is. Fucking send it."
So do I. It's that weird guy who is fat yet somehow runs on a treadmill for 7 hours.
You know my mom's one immortal that works with her?
That weird one with the... which one? The weird one that regenerates painfully, or the weird one who doesn't regenerate?
His is the regen one, correct?
No, his is the other one.
The one that doesn't regen, but can reattach shit, and
Was his name Gregory?
I think so.
Oh, it's him. Okay, well, nice to know. Thank you. She uses 16th century cursive to write this.
How the
Thank
fuck is she
you.
doing that?
And then there's a word you don't understand. Because 16th century cursive isn't even taught in school in the 1950s.
Alright.
Using Google, it says dearest.
Ah.
And going forwards, you guys get in there. As soon as you walk in the classroom, it's a similar classroom to what you got, except this one is one of the portable classrooms. So the classroom is cut in half by like another large, like portable wall, and it's being shared with another class on the other side of that wall. And
I'm gonna go over to the wall that's dividing the class, and I'm gonna knock on it in the form of a beat. Just like boom, 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 boom.
dun 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 dun.
Okay. They got some classy asses over there.
As you guys kind of walk in and sit down, the class kind of sits down and begins to wait, right? Mr. Hawk walks in and says, "All right, class, here's what's up."
You did that whole bit just for this, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Here's what's up.
As he fucking comes in and I ask him that and he answers, I'm just gonna fucking slow clap. Just
Stop.
slow clap and then stop and look at him.
Unfortunately, I am also your hero studies teacher. Which is usual. Since you haven't been in UA for more than a year, Usually the class right after homeroom is also the same teacher, although I will not be your next teacher. Now then. Let's open with a bell ringer. You know how I like to ask questions while sitting on this desk with my legs crossed. So I'm going to do that. Today is about hero history. And first of all, the start of heroism. Can anyone tell me what country the first quirk was first discovered in?
I raise my hand.
Yes.
China.
Okay. Let's call it close.
What the fuck? No, it was in China.
Can anyone tell me what province?
You can go fuck yourself. There's a glowing baby in China, you dick.
Who said Tibet? That's wrong. He says, pointing at the class. Okay, let's start from the beginning. In all seriousness, I'm not going to take you guys all the way back to the first quirks. Instead, I'm going to take you back to the first section of heroism. All right. We all know where heroism kind of started in the world, correct? I don't need to go over that? Or are you guys just dumb? He looks at the class, silent, waiting for an answer. Slowly reaching over to a projector next to him.
I'm pretty sure we're good.
Okay, let's start with the first practices of heroism then. So, I'm specifically going to use, because you're familiar with it, I'm going to use the evolution of heroism within the United States in particular to show what I mean. Going over the whole Japanese and like Chinese thing would be a little bit too complex for you guys because you guys don't understand that culture and it would be weird. Although I will be arming you to specifically take down the Japanese because you will be fighting them in 6 months. That sounded a little bit weird, but don't worry about it.
I'm gonna raise my hand. I've technically been to Japan like on several occasions.
Perfect. Now then. So here's what's up. He says, leaning backwards as the projector turns on and the lights dim. First heroes in America were actually not part of the Heroes Association. Fun fact, the Heroes Association wasn't fully in America till only a couple of years ago. Who knew that? None of you did. Well, maybe some of you did, but that's not important.
Yeah,
Technically, weren't they a part of the U.S. government?
Yes, but the Heroes Association as like a separate entity didn't move in by then, so they were kind of hired by the Department of Defense.
Yeah, they were like a side branch of the fucking Defense Department.
Who doesn't love the government? Remember to pay your taxes. So, they were a part of the Defense Department, the Public of, and this, I think also the Public of Human Safety. He like taps the projector again, and the symbol for the Public of Human Safety government pops up, and he says, oh yeah, this too. It was part of that too. And then the Department of Defense, as well as the Department of Agriculture, were the first ones to start hiring heroes. Most of these heroes were from Japan as well as China, but more and more heroes from America themselves started cropping up, and that is what started the hero deficit. He says, clicking the projector again, as the image of a corpse, like a skeleton in the desert, appears.
Why are there always skeletons in the desert?
Because no one wants to live out there, and the people who do die. You ever been to Death Valley? Oh, we'll go on a field trip there, don't worry. So, he clicks it again. The hero deficit was a thing that happened in America specifically around, well, 56 years ago. It was a big deficit in hero work directly working for the government. Instead, they were trying to start their own private businesses and start working. This is a very important time for us specifically. Who here can tell me what company was started in that time? It's very important to the heroes work in America. Whoever does it gets a piece of candy. Go ahead. No one?
Wait, what was the question?
Company?
There is a company that is very important to the heroes in America that was started around that time, 56 years ago.
With my background, could I do a history roll to try and figure out who the fuck it was?
Absolutely, I will let you do that for taking the initiative.
Ugh. Hang on, what the fuck is my history? Plus one. Fucking nothing.
You start to think, but then slowly in your mind, like, The Devil Went Down to Georgia starts playing, and you just get taken away by it.
Like, I'm just thinking about it, I was like, okay, wait, there was some old asshole at our last party who was talking about this. What the fuck was playing at that party? Oh, it's Devil Went Down to Georgia. Oh, I should do a cover of The Devil Went Down to Jamaica. What the fuck was I talking about again? Fuck!
You lost yourself to the music. As he says, as David in the back says, isn't it Bang's company? Yes, it is. One of the
The old
top...
energy drink?
No. That's in public use by now. The company, which specifically is talking about, the company that was started in this time was owned by one of the top 5 heroes. You may know him. His name is Bang. He started a company around this time, not for hero work, but for, well, work in the agricultural and food business. Eventually, hero work was intertwined with it once the Heroes Association got involved with America. And let's talk about that time. This is just a short review, but Heroes Association did technically have involvement in America around that time. However, it was very small, mostly funding smaller heroes as part of a international reach program. Indeed. And from there, the class kind of starts out small, right? He starts to explain the history of the American heroes and where they first started. You learn something about one of your very classmates in this room.
And that is?
Jason has a very old relative, his grandfather specifically, was one of the first heroes to be hired by someone in the Department of Defense. And he says, "Oh, I didn't know that."
I look over at him, I was like, how the fuck did you not know that?
He's dead.
Yeah, but your family doesn't keep records of anything like this?
Well, they do, but I never paid attention. I was too busy on my Harley.
You know what? I'm going to let that slide with that comment.
But, okay, the second suitcase has, like, a whole bunch of, like, equipment in it, so you have those tools. Sorry, the third one has those tools in it. The fourth one, however, the fourth one's got some good stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth suitcase is the
on.
weirdest of all of them. It's really
The
old.
fourth suitcase is just 17 pistols.
No! She had to get these things through fucking customs. She's not
They
just...
paid them off.
Why do you want her to give you weaponry?
I don't want her to. It's just something that she would do. She'd be like, okay, stay safe, hon.
No, she understands that you want to take a more legitimate and heroic experience to this, so she's not going to give you any weaponry. She knows it's not what you would want.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I wanna beat the villain out of them with my bare fists.
yeah, like any good hero, using blunt force trauma.
Yeah, like Batman.
Yeah.
Justice! For Gotham!
Justice!
Beating the fuck out!
Justice.
Justice!
Justice.
Batman doesn't use bullets, but uses impact explosives.
Yeah, throws a batarang that explodes somebody's face off. I don't kill.
They're just sleeping.
Throws villain off of a skyscraper after like giving him 17 concussions and a broken skull. That guy's alive, I swear.
He'll live.
He'll live in a body bag.
Kill him.
He'll live in a vegetable state.
Fucking paralyzed, waist down. Stopped hitting him. Was like, no, one more hit will kill him. Just one hit off from ending a man.
Deku style.
It's not technically killing somebody if you just leave them brain dead.
When Sarah catches up with you, where are the other quirks going?
Where are the drugs?
God.
Where are the drugs, Joker?
Where is she?
Swear to me! It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sarah just comes back to you jacked.
Where's the green sauce?
Just jacked as fuck. Either way, so yeah, you get into this. The final one is very old and made out of real leather. It's a very nice suitcase. It has on the side.
I remember when cows went extinct. And we had to replace them with people with cow mutation quirks.
Damn, that's a bit dark.
We just had them breed repeatedly.
That's really dark. Okay, well, it might be more efficient than actual cows, though, but...
Exactly.
Those things are awful creatures.
I'll give them a,
that aside...
heightened aging quirk.
There is something a bit strange, right? This suitcase does have a very odd logo on the side of it that you do not recognize. The First United States Bank logo.
Holy shit. I can't destroy this one. I could resell it.
Inside of it is like 25 uses of scrap metal.
I'm gonna make so many bombs.
Mostly in plastic bags and containers. There's also 5 uses of plastic in the form of about 20,000 bottle caps.
Yeah, I don't think those can fit in a suitcase.
Not with modern technology. They're in like small little compression bags that you pull them out, and you look at
open them.
Okay. How?
On the ground.
Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, you kind of pop the seal open and they all spring out like a fucking compressed air can. Just... And yeah, just spills out everywhere. As... Hold on, someone is about to interrupt me. I can literally hear them. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of My Hero Twisting World. Today, we will be seeing what exactly everything in Japan has in store for Grayskull here. Grayskull, do you give your quirk a quirk?
I do not give my quirk a quirk.
I guess you're not a double quirked up individual, but okay.
Can I give my quirk a quirk and expand its capabilities?
I mean, do you want to try? I'd
This
absolutely like to.
This is ridiculous.
Go ahead.
I'm good.
Always so scared, but I don't know why.
Because I'm gonna like explode like a genetic confetti balloon.
Well, honestly, I'd kind of like to see that, but no, that's not.
I pop in there's just strands of my fucking genes going all over the place. Like literally, like see the helix ladder.
He's about to create like a genetic step ladder.
A big ass fucking step ladder.
I make all my helix spirals into helix ladders. It doesn't spin; it just goes straight.
You might want to get that checked out. So...
I can do it.
Okay. Alright. So, listen, guys. Shit be whack, yo. Here's what happens. With a quick stab
Never
and slash...
use that in a sentence ever again.
Not the first time I've done it. Why is this time crossing the line, huh? Huh?
You're a disgusting and vile human being.
I sure as hell am. Now then. At least I don't own so much baby oil. So.
Hey, listen, bro, there's a Costco down the street. Americans love to buy in bulk. Sounds like an animal.
I am a fox. So, yeah, you get to your little dinghy here. So, they lead you into the A dorm, the underage A dorm. First floor, my friend, first floor.
Who's here? Who's here?
Currently, no one in the hallway because it's the middle of fucking school and no one's in the dorm.
I want to go to my class, actually.
You don't even know what classes you have yet or where they are.
I'm gonna walk around until I find a class.
Not a class. No, just a class.
Just a class. Yes, you understood me perfectly.
Well, he'll first guide you here. He'll take you to your actual room so you can get everything set down.
Everything's set down. I look around. I don't have any luggage.
Well, you do.
You have a few things on ya.
No,
The only
you
things
do.
that I had on me. No, I'm so serious. The only things that I took was literally what was on my person and my tea, which was on my person.
Yeah,
Or has like a suitcase of tea.
There's I had to buy a suitcase because they wouldn't let me get in because it's metal.
Yep. Yep, he had to buy a suitcase. Not only that,
I'd also like to point out that this is human body trafficking
technically, yes.
because there's literally spinal fluid and vaginal fluid.
And like phalange extract.
Yeah, and like phalange extract in the tea.
Yep.
Which means I'm technically transporting body parts.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyways.
This is illegal somehow.
Well, technically, it's not actually the body parts. It's tea. Therefore, international trade laws. So, it's like in America how you can order the ingredients to make drugs online. And even though they know, the cops know that this is going to be made to use drugs, they can't actually stop it legally. So, here's what's up.
I mean, it's at that point they just monitor your home to.
Yeah,
So you
it's at
make
that
the
point
drug.
that they just put a cop in front of your house.
It's like it's like the retail worker when someone goes to Home Depot and buys a notebook and some rope.
No, it'd be a stepladder and some rope.
Yeah, they
That
might have a chair at home. They probably have a chair at home.
potato. It's more like when the average
phone
dollar
book and
store
some rope.
worker sees an obvious pipe bomb being made, but he doesn't do anything about it.
What you doing with this PVC pipe and this fertilizer?
And this sodium oxide. You're asking too many questions.
Can I
What are
have
you
my
doing?
items, sir? Yeah, I can't legally stop you.
That'll be $6.29.
That's why you have fertilizer at home, guys.
Yeah, obviously. I just keep my shit.
You're not making
Duh.
night
Homemade.
Shut the fuck
Homemade
up.
fertilizer.
God damn it.
All
Either way,
natural, one could say.
so, yeah, your mother sent a couple things over for you.
Like, what? I didn't have anything.
A couple gifts, one could say.
If she sent clothes, I don't wear them.
I sent you a gerbil.
I have one pair of clothes I wear.
I have one pair of
Fuck it.
clothes, and it's what you can
Fuck
see
it.
on my character screen.
That's all I have.
I
to my
literally
hand.
just wear a hoodie with ripped arms. Because
It'll be
people have
cold
to
in
see
the
this
winter.
pod.
It's gonna be fucking cold in the winter, bro.
My nipples get rock hard, but the babes like it.
Didn't know that was a thing the babes like. Whatever the fuck that
babes.
means.
Sorry, the babes love it.
Either
Oh, Sir Cock's daughter. I mean, niece.
Sir Cock.
Sir Cock.
Yes, Sir Cox. Okay, so
I'm
you do
already
get in
becoming
here.
Japanese.
And your mother did actually send you a couple things. So first of all, you don't actually have a roommate. Luckily enough for you.
Lucky. I was gonna give them AIDS when they slept.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just like you gave that guy the magical ability to go fucking fishing.
I didn't magically give him the ability to go fishing. He just
By the way,
has
how many
really
years was
good
that off your
eyes
life?
and legs now. 6 months. They're
Yep.
always 6 months.
Each one is 6 months.
Every
Gives
time I
you
give
the
somebody a
ability to
quirk,
go fish, and he's ripped now for his age.
he's ripped, and he'll be ripped. He'll stay that way for the next 9 years. That'll be the happiest 9 years of his life. He quit his job.
Yeah. Why? Okay, whatever. Anyways, so yeah, you get in here. It's a pretty dull.
His medical examiner is gonna be absolutely dumbfounded when he realizes this man has a quirk.
He's not going to a medical examiner. You'll find out. I've already written some stuff. So
Oh no.
He's joining all for
Get in an
all.
alleyway. Your association's like, you gotta start doing that. There's just a hero fucking association dude with a sniper. Every time you give someone a quirk and they like get too far away from you, he's just like, and pink. He texts you, he's like, gotta stop doing that. It's gonna keep happening.
every time you do it, that's another human life lost.
You see Sarah, he who houses 3 quirks in his bodies? You just hear a sniper bullet.
No. What does happen, though, is this room is very Spartan, right? This room is very bland. The walls are a darker gray color. The flooring is covered up by dark gray, shaggy carpet. There is a desk in one corner that is perfectly clean, as well as a small chair next to it.
I put my tea on the desk.
Okay. There is a bed next to the desk. There's also like a weird pillar in the center of the room, but don't worry about that. We'll get to that in a second. But
I quit my sash.
okay.
I get ready for war.
So there is a bed here as well.
I would hope so. It looks exactly like the other dorm, except not with a slide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll make an exact replica over here for when you get here, Cole.
Including the fucking human skeletons?
Including the human skeletons.
How are you gonna...
I, of all people, can do it.
I'm gonna give somebody a quirk that makes it so they grow their skeleton outside of their body.
No, I'm gonna give them a quirk where they die immediately.
And all that's left is their skeleton. Damn, fair enough. So, alright. Well, let's go over the following. First of all, there are 4 small suitcases on your bed with a note from your mother, which simply reads, "Gift for you. See you soon, Mom."
This better be, like, you know those scenes in, like, the spy movies where they're like, oh yeah, they're just carrying in a clarinet, and then they disassemble the clarinet and they make a gun out of it? This better be that.
She's not trying to ship you.
I'm getting the Planet Splitter 1000.
First of all, it's Planet Splitter 9001.
Sorry, Planet Splitter 9001.
And second of all, it's called the Oxygen Destroyer Ray.
You know what, I rename it to the Mega Fuck You Cannon.
Also, I've come up with a name for the cannon that we're going to make in your campaign. It is now called the Gus Cannon.
I'm gonna make it fucking explode in your face.
That's the point. So, yeah, a couple things here. So the first one contains 2 sets of common clothing.
I throw it out.
Oh, hold on. They're exact carbon copies of the same clothes you are wearing, down to the stains.
How the fuck? You know what now?
Are the stains like different kinds of thread that were needled there, or are these like actual like blood stains?
These are actual blood stains.
These parameters are acceptable.
I'll allow it. Continue.
There's a toothbrush.
I give my shirt a quirk, it lights on fire and dies.
Okay, sorry, you cannot give physical items quirks, motherfucker.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yet, until my quirk awakening, I touch this water tower and give it the fire quirk. Every time it touches water, it catches on fire. Of course I make it immune to fire damage. Oh my god. Okay, so... The next thing up is there's a toothbrush and some toothpaste in the bottom.
Okay. I throw that out the window.
Okay.
And the suitcase.
Okay.
'Cause why are there 4 here?
Well, we'll get to that in a second, but are you sure you do that?
Actually, knowing my mother, this is a nuclear bomb. I'm gonna make an Arcana roll now.
Okay, go ahead. Funnily enough, this is actually not a nuclear explosive, but a nuclear power plant.
Actually, I was about to say it's a nuclear reactor, actually.
It's a radium reactor, funnily enough.
I heard you were looking for power. Well.
I got the power for you.
16.
These suitcases...
Oh, brother.
First one, normal. Pull your clothes out of there. Look at the toothpaste. It's chocolate flavored. Nothing...
Toothpaste is actually cyanide.
Yeah.
Nothing unusual. And then there's an All Might toothbrush in there. Second one, open it
I
up.
snapped All My toothbrush in half.
Why? I feel like that's the guy you would idolize the most.
Yeah, I mean,
You're ideal.
I snap it in half and then I tape it back together. I'm like, he's fine.
I kind of hate him.
He's actually cool.
He's alright. Yeah. So, first one, good. Second one, suitcase is kind of weird. It's heavier than it should be. You open it up, and inside of there is 4 clean sheets, 2 clean blankets, 2 clean pillows, and your baby blanket.
I'm gonna cut open the suitcase.
Okay, so the suitcase, for some reason, has a bunch of old newspapers stuffed into it.
Like, into, like, the skin of the suitcase?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read some of these old newspapers.
Yeah, they're mostly about stuff like sports and
Intriguing.
those local newspapers, basically.
Mhm.
Sports, ice skating rings especially, most of them are from, like, Canada.
Canada?
Yeah.
When was the last time that that my mother went to Canada?
Like, fucking 6 years ago.
I see
Canada,
my mother is a hoarder.
Canada doesn't usually appreciate idols.
Worked up individuals.
Yeah, it's where all the quirkless people live, apparently. Someone's actually got a quirk called the Alamo.
Okay.
And if you step into Canada, you just don't have a quirk. Damn.
Manifest destiny squared.
That was kind of fucked up, but alright. Damn. Holy shit. Alright, so, yeah, it's just some paper packed in there. Third suitcase, let's go. This is pretty normal. Inside of it is, first of all, a collection of items. You have a barber's kit. Cooking utensils. And a brewer's kit.
It's funny because I must have gotten it from my backstory. I'm actually proficient in cooker's utensils.
Hey,
And charisma is one of my main stats. So
nice. You can actually
I'm
fucking
actually
cook.
a really good cook.
Damn. Okay. The second suitcase has like a whole bunch of like equipment in it. So yeah, those tools. Sorry, the third one has those tools in it. The fourth one, however, the fourth one's got some good stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth suitcase is the
None.
weirdest of all of them. It's really
The
old.
fourth suitcase is just 17 pistols.
No, she had to get these things through fucking customs. She's not
They
just.
paid them off.
Why do you want her to give you weaponry?
I don't want her to. It's just something that she would do. She'd be like, "Okay, stay safe, hon."
No, she understands that you want to take a more legitimate and heroic experience to this, so she's not going to give you any weaponry. She knows it's not what you would want.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I wanna beat the villain out of them with my bare fists.
yeah, like any good hero, using blunt force trauma.
Yeah, like Batman.
Yeah.
Justice for Gotham.
Justice!
Beating the fuck out.
Justice.
Justice!
Justice.
Batman doesn't use bullets, but uses impact explosives.
Yeah, throws a batarang that explodes somebody's face off. I don't kill.
They're just sleeping.
Throws villain off of a skyscraper after like giving them 17 concussions and a broken skull. That guy's alive, I swear.
He'll live.
He'll live
No,
in a
one more
body
hit will
bag.
Kill him.
He'll live in a vegetable state.
Fucking paralyzed, waist down. Stopped hitting him. Is like, no, one more hit will kill him. Just one hit off from ending a man.
Deku style.
It's not technically killing somebody if you just leave them brain dead.
When Sarah catches up with you, where are the other quirks going?
Where are the drugs?
God.
Where are the drugs, Joker?
Where is she?
Swear to me! It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sarah just comes back to you jacked.
Where's the green sauce?
Just jacked as fuck. Either way, so yeah, you get into this. The final one is very old and made out of real leather. It's a very nice suitcase. It has on the side.
I remember
of
when
it-
cows went extinct. And we had to replace them with people with cow mutation quirks.
Damn, that's a bit dark.
We just had them breed repeatedly.
That's really dark. Okay, well, it might be more efficient than actual cows, though. But
Exactly.
those things are awful creatures.
I'll give them a
That aside,
heightened aging quirk.
there is something a bit strange, right? This suitcase does have a very odd logo on the side of it that you do not recognize. The First United States Bank logo.
Holy
on the
shit.
side.
I can't destroy this one. I could resell it.
Inside of it is like 25 uses of scrap metal.
I'm gonna make so many bombs.
Mostly in plastic bags and containers. There's also 5 uses of plastic in the form of about 20,000 bottle caps.
Yeah, I don't think those can fit in a suitcase.
Not with modern technology. They're in
Okay.
like small little compression bags that you pull them out and you look
I
at
opened them
Okay. How?
on the ground.
Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, you kind of pop the seal open and they all spring out like a fucking compressed air can. Just